No good, no head, no gon' tell you the truth. We got this info, you know what we here for. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, we come from Ghost Space and the team at the Barclays. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, from Will scoring 100 to job be a woman. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, let's go.
Yeah, buddy! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, man. Welcome to Old Heads episode 174. I'm your co-host, Omar, a.k.a. O'Milly, a.k.a. that dude, a.k.a. Mr. Rello. If you know, you know, man. We got a great show today lined up. Of course, it's our Christmas episode right before the holiday season hit. Right before the holiday hit. It's cold outside, so we happy y'all here checking us out in the basement, as always. Of course, we got to be talking about 10 questions this week, man. There's some huge injuries, man. Michael Parsons, Patrick Mahomes. Who saw that coming? So this week, 10 questions. The 10 worst injuries in sports history. And then, of course, man, I don't want to see anybody get injured in this game. We got a big game in about an hour and 10. The Chicago Bears against the Green Bay Packers. We're going to be talking about that game, as well as the Bears and that big win last week, blowout win, and beating Cleveland. And it seemed like Caleb Williams is on the ascension. And then, of course, Shedeur Sanders, man, one of the most popular young players in the NFL, did not play well. What do you think they should do? Do you think maybe give him another shot, give him a full off season, the whole season next year, see what he does? Or is it time, if they have possibly a chance to get another quarterback, bring another quarterback in? But we're going to be talking about that and much, much more. But before we do any of that, I'm going to let these brothers introduce themselves. We get right into it. Old Heads, episode 174. Merry motherfucking Christmas.
It's your boy Bills.
Yes, sir. We good. We good.
It's your boy Hendo G, a.k.a. French Loaf, a.k.a. Cup Water Chris, man.
Cup water. And of course, this y'all first time checking us out, man. We start every episode with Hendo's Hot Take. Hendo, what is the hot take?
On top of being asked to deal with the constant day-to-day bullshit amongst the government and who's running this motherfucking country, we have to deal with some extra bullshit on top of this jerk going in and dealing all the new plaques underneath the president's names and putting his little own makeshift ass comments and shit. There's a lot we can deal with, but this is just starting to tip the motherfucking bowl a little bit. This man has literally went up and had every one of the president's plaques and has put nasty little words about them in plaque underneath their plaque. So underneath each president, he has went by and put his own little version of what he felt about each president. This has to be violation to the utmost top. Going here and desecrating the White House in so many fucking ways is just an atrocity. This shit is just, it just doesn't make sense how this is going about like this. From the ballroom making to this going around and what I would call dehistoricalization of going through and just fucking up shit in the White House and going there and putting your own little spin on shit when it's just not needed. This is an historical place, and you're literally just taking the shit in it and just walking in your own shit and trumping around this motherfucking house, man. Stop disrespecting the White House like this, man. Stop going on and try to put every little thing in your narrative. We already got to deal with enough of your bullshit, man. Just stop the shit, man. This is just going too far with some of this shit. Literally. Was in there talking about how people were nasty people and how they lost to them and how this is the worst, how they ran the worst terms of every man. The man ran back-to-back terms. And he ran the worst terms of, hey, come on, man. Cut the shit, bro. Cut the shit, man. We have to deal with your little weak-ass policies and everything else, man. Leave the historical shit alone, man.
All right. That's Hendo Hot Take. Not much more to expound on that. Moving right along, man. Black fact of the week. That's a hell of a segue. Malcolm X, in prison, he taught himself how to read and how to write by copying the entire dictionary, becoming a powerful orator and self-educated scholar. So I just felt like that was important, man, to understand that, like, you have a lot of historical figures and great people, great men, great women who changed people's lives and changed history. And Malcolm X, I think everybody looks at him as being very well educated, very well spoken, and he did that in prison. So I think that's just to let everybody know it doesn't matter like where you are, it's where you want to be. And that's very, very true in life. So shout out to Malcolm X, man. Definitely one of my heroes growing up. And
Like the end of the movie, I am Malcolm X. That was where he had all the kids.
Get your hand out my pocket, nigga.
Funny as fuck, y'all. That you funny as shit.
Crazy part is
They died in here.
nah, nigga, I'm a fucking idiot. I did this shit actually in class. I told my niggas before Mr. Joseph, I said, bro, we're gonna do the I'm Malcolm X. I said, when I stand up, the rest of y'all stand up. Nigga, it was like a true story. You can ask my nigga Prada. It was me, Rhodey, Kyle, Norvell, and I want to say one of my Mexican homies, nigga. But as soon as Mr. Joseph started talking, nigga, I stood up. I am Malcolm X. Then Rhodey stood up. Then
I like shit like that. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he
That
just
shit was
looked
always
at
funny to me. When you get a few different motherfuckers in on
Bro.
that talking shit.
All y'all niggas got attention.
That shit funny as a bitch. He did all that
Bro, he
type of
was
shit.
Jewish.
Oh,
Mr. Joseph was Jewish.
Get the shit out of here, dog. Fuck around with y'all
He
niggas, man.
just kind of looked like, okay. Like everybody else in class was laughing. He was like, okay.
Can't even be mad at these niggas. That's like, look, you can't even be mad at these niggas. Damn. All right, man. Sit those black ass down. Today's class.
He failed the shit out of me that time.
Funny ass fuck, boy.
He did, bud.
He came with that, he came in there with that Malcolm X shit, dog. I wasn't feeling that shit.
I
Like,
came
all
up
right.
there with my mom and
Nah, that shit is
everything. That nigga
hilarious.
still failed me. Oh, that shit. I was
No wonder,
crying. I
man.
thought I was going to have to graduate with the losers.
The slow kids, I already know.
I was like, sir, it's 3
You was all
points.
tripping
It was so,
yourself.
Brian nigga gave me a 67B. It was 3 points. My mom was like, can you do some extra credit, anything? He was like, if I do it for him, I'll be doing disservice to all the other kids out there.
He couldn't do it, man.
He couldn't do it.
6'7", man. It's 6'7".
I'm like, bro. But it was my fault. I had to take the responsibility. I got to be honest. I turned my paper in like 3 weeks late.
Look at you.
Yeah. And the thing is, nigga, I like to fucking write. So, nigga, I was wanting to hoop and fuck with bitches. But it is what it is, man. But moving right along, man. The Chicago Bears got a big win over Cleveland. What are your thoughts on the game and preview our rematch against Green Bay? Who do you think's gonna win?
We run this shit.
But before we think on who we gonna win and this and that, Cleveland. How'd y'all feel about that game?
Oh, we run this shit. We fucked them right up. You know what I'm saying? I won't say two piece for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? But we predicted that before the game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'm gonna let Fat Man answer that part of the question. I don't know if you want to split the question up.
Oh, yeah, we did our thing, man. I thought that our defense would do good against a guy who has only had how many reps you can count on your hand. So if Cleveland would have treated him more like a QB number 2 or 3 coming into this year, he probably would have had a little bit more success. I felt like our defense did what we were supposed to do. I thought we just did everything we did. We played a rookie, man. Yeah, we played a rookie.
Hey, hell yeah.
He looked great though.
And
I mean,
it ain't
so
our fault neither. So we.
I'm not
going
gonna say I'm not gonna sit here and look at all the flaws of the game that he did. Other than a guy who's had limited practice and shit like that,
reps.
I felt like he had some
That's what it
highlight
come
moments in
down
there.
to, because guess what we do? We prepared as a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our strategy this year when we came in, whatever, but all our guys are still used to certain schemes. So motherfuckers like Ben Johnson come in. Of course, they got their own little thing they're doing, but we know, oh, we run a 4-3 here, oh, we gonna run a cover 2 here. We just know more of what we doing in every situation. We prepared as a bitch. And when you're playing against, you know, no offense, but a guy who motherfucking started, what, 2-3 games now?
Yeah.
That's what he ran into a buzz saw. He got out coached. They
They got out teamed.
They got out class.
Out teamed.
You know what I'm saying?
He can't help it. His team is trash.
That's all that happened.
But when I really look at
And
it
the
too,
Packers better watch out.
there was really two better elements to that game that I don't think a lot of people really understand. The weather element was huge. Playing in weather like that and you're not used to it, that's different.
Yeah.
Taking a few of them little hits to your chest and letting that chest compress in that cold wind,
You gotta get used
different.
to that.
You got to get used to
You
it.
gotta
So
get used to that.
That and then I think they really got out coached. I think our
Yeah,
coach
they
was
got
better
out-coached
than them.
by class.
I think we just called better plays. There was some schemes and shit that I seen that I kind of liked how they attacked. We limited
Yeah.
Myles Garrett to just 2 sacks. I think I called 2. Now he's just a half a sack away.
1.5.
We were more
No, I
prepared.
think it's one. I think they gave him credit for 1.5. I think he
No,
had.
so I'm saying he only had 1.5.
And like I said, I gave him 2.
If
You know what I'm
just
saying?
look at Shador,
Fool
he
had
had
said
the
4.
ball in his hands.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Our
remember
defense
that.
was more prepared for every snap than Shador snap. We were more prepared every time. You know, and that's coaching. That's all coaching. And them Packers better watch the fuck out because Watson is hurt also, not just Parsons. Parsons is gonna help us out a lot.
I said they're questionable.
And we 2
Watson.
receivers down.
Yeah, his dad. Yeah, because his dad said he was straight.
And we're 2 receivers down.
Yeah.
Yeah, yup.
Grown man Bird.
Yup.
That's big.
Yeah, it is.
So who y'all got winning today?
I think shit, it's got to be the Bears, man. I just think
I
we
gotta
give
go
a heavy dose of the run game.
Yeah, I got.
It's cold. I think you just running down their throat. This ain't no game where we gonna sit here and be doing a whole lot of passing. We down a couple guys. I think we have a couple guys step up. I think DJ has a big game. I think Loveland has a big game. I think Swift and Manung guy have a big game.
Bears.
I like Loveland in this situation. Yeah, I'm going with the Bears. I definitely think we should try to run the ball. I just feel like that might actually be the Packers' strength now without Parsons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Parsons made them different on 36,
Florida actually
37.
likes to run the ball.
We'll have to see how it go. I got the Bears tonight, man.
Bears.
I feel like I picked the Packers last time they played, just trying not to jinx the Bears. Fuck all that shit, Bears tonight.
Okay, Bears tonight. I'm mad at that. What did y'all think about that throw? Just really quick that Caleb made to DJ. Was that luck or was that skill?
Yeah, man, a little bit of both. But they say there is no luck to when you playing ball like that. It's a little bit of both. I mean, we can go off luck all we want, but this was a dot. It got through. It hit the hands. It was a touchdown. They said that this is probably one of the top 4, top 5 best throws to catches in the NFL regular play.
I don't even know if I gotta see it again.
Oh, really?
Oh, nigga, it's the one. Bro, it was a dot, bro. It was a dot. It was a dot to like put the fork in them pretty much. Between 2 guys up high, but I mean, they threw it to the right DJ Moore. They threw it to the right guy. If you throwing it for a nigga to make a play like this, it got to be a DJ Moore type nigga, Mike Evans ass nigga, like somebody who can go up, go get it, and make the play. And he did that. It was a great fucking play.
Where that boy throw that ball is legendary. What he just, man, that motherfucker, man.
What's going on? What you got?
Yeah. Little luck. Because ain't nowhere in the world the defense supposed to not have it. You right there, your eyes ain't on the ball.
It happens though. Velocity takes off. If you don't know that ball whipping, and you by the time you react to certain things and shit, it happens.
The thing about Caleb is he got such a gun. He seen dude not looking to throw it.
Yeah.
If he'd have seen him looking, he wouldn't have thrown it. He don't throw interceptions. So that lets me know. It just shows you how fast he know he can get the ball to somebody. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Those tight windows are not. This shit ain't average, dog.
That's a superpower.
You know what I mean? Because I seen some great passers who didn't have that gun. I love Drew Brees.
Oh, yeah, he didn't have a strong arm.
Yeah, he doesn't. But he was throwing the ball for her shit.
He was accurate.
Yeah, and he threw the ball a lot.
Yeah.
He was throwing 5,000 yards a couple times and shit. He threw. But it's a difference when you're talking about real throwers of that ball.
Phillip
Niggas
Rivers
got
is like
gun.
that. Think about it.
I just don't like it.
Not like
No, but a lot of Phillips good throws with them little sidearm throws that he does.
I hate the way he throws it. I think that's why I never liked him. It's just the way he.
It's the fact that you can angle and alternate to where a defense can get to it. That's what makes you different.
Yeah.
When we talk about people having a bag, this is what I talk about when like a quarterback has a bag, a shuffle pass that's right on the dot. Like Mahomes doing the behind the back dot because the linebacker's here and he can't throw it in front, so he has to throw it to the line behind the back. That's having a bag. Caleb can do that. No look throws. I seen Matt Stafford do a no look throw. He looked this way and he threw it that motherfucking way and hit dog right there. That's a bag, bro. Like not everybody can do that. That's a tough read.
Matt is an all-time great.
I'm just talking about when I talk about guys in their bag. That's in Matt's bag. That's in Phillips' bag. That's in Caleb's bag. Patrick's bag.
Matt got all the throws. It's been a lot of great quarterbacks who don't have all the throws.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about him. They got where he ranks all the time.
Matthew Stafford.
He got all the throws.
Man,
Is he better
whenever.
than Ben?
Absolutely. He got more throws than Ben.
No. Quarterback.
No.
At quarterback, no. Is he a better quarterback all around than Ben?
No.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I'm taking Matt.
I'm taking Big Ben.
Who's the coach?
I'm taking Big Ben. I like Matt Stafford. I like Matt Stafford.
This is
Big
the best
Ben.
version of Matt Stafford.
This is the
because he
best
didn't have
version
a
of
coach.
Matt we've seen.
But we didn't see the best version of Ben.
Yes,
That's
when
why
he was
I gotta
winning his
give Ben
shit, we
credit.
did. That nigga went to
They
the
didn't have
second
an
in
offense.
playoffs.
Oh no, they did have one offensive OC who threw the ball all over the field. That's when they had those 4 or 5 receivers.
But he also ran more too.
Yeah. You know what? Ben was the big
saying
problem,
Big
but
Ben,
Matthew
bro.
Stafford.
That nigga-
Nobody ever came out to watch Ben Roethlisberger
Yes,
throw
the
the ball
fuck
before
they
the
did.
game. Not the other coaches.
Yes, the fuck they did,
Not
man.
like-
Like
not
a
like
dot
Matthew Stafford.
nigga.
Not like
The thing
Matthew
about
Stafford.
Ben, the only thing about Ben is
Not
you
like
really
Matthew
couldn't
Stafford.
tackle Ben. That's the thing about Ben. You couldn't really tackle him.
Certain guys, bro, you just like, damn, you can throw it like that. Like
I
people
ain't
off the
saying
Chargers, Herbert.
Yeah.
It's certain motherfuckers, dog, where it just the other coach that come out the motherfucker before the game just to watch this nigga warm up. It's certain guys that's throwing that ball like that.
It's like watching Steph to come out and shoot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like Dale
Bro.
Curry. Dale Curry could shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot.
He could shoot. He could shoot off the backboard.
But
no
nobody
one is
came
coming
out to watch exactly.
like that was Steph.
But you can watch Steph, because he gonna be on the other side of the court in the corridor, and he gonna throw that bitch full court and make that shit or something. Maybe.
One thing I will say about Matthew Stafford is he does have a tendency. He's done a good job this year, is to turn the ball over, and that's one thing. Shador Sanders actually threw 3 picks and didn't play well against the Bears. Should Cleveland draft a quarterback if it's one available, or give Shador a whole offseason and next year to see how he does?
It depends on who's available. If you don't see a quarterback there that's like worthy of really being on the team, and you just gonna pick up older guys. Say if you can get a Sam Darnold, say if you can get one of these type of caliber guys who to back up in San Fran because Purdy came back. If you can get one of those caliber guys, or maybe 2 to put behind him, then maybe you don't need to do that if it's better quality guys at offensive line. They defense ain't set, but it's decent. If you get an offensive line for that kid, then now we cooking with gas. But like to go early in the draft for a quarterback, it probably ain't gonna be that. The talent ain't gonna be there for them like that. They're not the worst team in the league. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be a quarterback that they feel that can change the franchise. And if so, why would you put yourself in that predicament again when you just did that last year when you drafted 2 quarterbacks? I'm not saying get Russell Wilson, but you get a Russell Wilson type of guy who can be debatable as far as if he has a really good camp or something, maybe the veteran actually start the year off or something, but we doubt it. We going with the young kid and just hope that he develops. But no, I wouldn't be drafting. I'll be drafting O-line with them.
Okay. How you feel, Hendo?
They should never draft another.
I was just looking at the mock draft.
Yeah,
They got him
who was
drafting
that?
Carnell Tate out of Ohio State.
Who was that? What position?
Wide receiver.
Oh yeah.
So
Chicago kid. Actually, my girl knows his brother.
what
Ohio
I
State wide receivers are the real deal.
what I would think they should do, definitely not look for no motherfucking new quarterback. You
Yeah,
got
nah.
so many quarterbacks over here. You should just work out, figure it out. The ideal look for these niggas would be to keep Shador, find you an old veteran quarterback like a Case Keenum type nigga, somebody who can stand behind somebody, help kind of coach up somebody. Everybody forgets, like sometimes that backup quarterback is the coach up quarterback. That's the motherfucker that kind of coach you up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You get you a shifty little veteran. You get him in here to help coach up Shador a little bit, help him see like, hey, when you see that little cut right there, look between that window right there instead of over top. You'll hit him better. Somebody would bring him in a little bit, reel him down, so the head coach doesn't have to do as much on field. He can kind of just call the plays, let the other nigga work with him a little bit. Mind you, we still have Case Keenum on our team. What do you think he does? I'm just saying, that's kind of his role. That's what niggas do. So with that in mind, you should trade that Gabrielle motherfucker, get you some picks back. All right, trade him for like a second rounder or something like that to a
If
team who has
anybody even
nothing.
still want him.
Listen, if there are teams right now who need a quarterback who don't have the best draft stock option, who need a quarterback right now.
It'd be cheap.
The Jets, the Dolphins, the Raiders, all teams in need of a quarterback. They might not have the best option in picks right
Maybe
now.
Atlanta.
So what I would say, right? So what I would say is pick up on somebody like that, somebody who you know can. This is a future potential whatever rounder because he went in a better round than Shador did. So obviously they seen something in him. Maybe we can coach the fuck out that and we can meet that, and it saves them a high draft pick, so they can pick a draft pick with something else like an offensive guy. What you should do right now for Shador is find out any way to get him any offensive young weapons that he can build with. This would be the smartest shit Browns could ever fucking do. Get him a young receiver, a young tight end, a blanket, or get him a young running back that he could dump off. A safety net for some type of way so he can trust and work with them niggas. That's what you do. Get him a weapon. Get him a weapon. Then you slowly work on that O-line, because their O-line is not terrible. They just need a little bit of help. Work with that O-line a little, get a little couple veterans in here, work with it, and bang this motherfucker. And see what year you can get out in Njoku before you have to trade this motherfucker. See what you can get out Myles Garrett before he requests another fucking trade. But otherwise, this team is not going to be shit. You have to look at some weapons to make that offense dynamic to go with the defense.
I like that. I would look at. I would say this could be because you got a lot of QBs who can go back, and even if they don't go back, this is kind of a weak QB draft class. And it's not like the one, and it's also not like the Browns are one QB away from being contenders. I say draft pieces to put around him and see how it goes. He's incredibly popular, having the highest rookie jersey sales since his dad, and he's shown some promise. We've seen, unless you're Mahomes or Josh Allen, QB needs good skill position players to maximize their potential. Sanders is no different. Only way Dion, I feel like, comes is if Shador looks like the long-term QB for the franchise, and that can't happen until after at least he has a whole year under his belt as a starter, in my opinion.
I don't think Deion Sanders is an NFL coach. I don't think he's an X and O's guy. I don't think he's a Ben Johnson guy. I don't think he's a Sean McVay, Shanahan. I don't think he's a, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's a great motivator, you know. Maybe like a Mike Tomlin, maybe like a Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? These are great coaches too. Yeah, you know, great coaches. Well, Dan Campbell was sneaky smart though. He started calling those fucking plays for them, and they started looking better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about Dan Campbell. I feel like that motherfucker is sneaky smart. But and not to say the other guys aren't smart. It's just, you know, their offenses are a little bit more basic. You know what I mean?
I don't think Deion's done enough on the collegiate level to get people to take him serious as an NFL anything right now, other than an ex-NFL player.
I don't think so either.
If he can have a nice little run at Colorado State, and I do mean like for another 5 years or something, some nice little runs, get them to some bowls of some sort. They could lose them, they could win them, just get them there. I think people would look at him a little bit more serious, but it's not really going to happen. Otherwise, you just really kind of look like a Chip Kelly coming out of motherfucking college. That's kind of what you look like.
Well, he doesn't like to recruit.
Well, yeah.
He likes to do the porting.
Well, I don't know, man. I just don't see it, man. I don't see anything telling me that Deion Sanders is an NFL
I totally agree.
coach, to be honest. And now, if he's on the staff for some reason, you know, doing something with us.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see you coming in being a snap, like a DB coach.
That'll
Something like that. But it will never happen. It just realistically it won't happen.
Is too big.
Right.
He's going to take attention away from the coach. That'll be horrible. Something else has actually absolutely been horrible is both Patrick Mahomes and Michael Parsons are done with ACL injuries for the season. Which injury hurt the team the most, in your opinion? I think I'll start. I think, my opinion, I think without question, it's Micah. Because I think this Packer team is in win now mode. They're up. They are up 2 first round. They gave up 2 first round picks for him, and at some point, it looked like the best team in the league. The Chiefs are closer to a rebuild, in my opinion, than a reset. Their second best player, Chris Jones, is probably going to be traded because of his production and cap hit, and their third best player is probably going to retire. This can be a blessing. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he might too. Chris Jones, you think he's gonna leave? You think he's gonna leave?
I think
don't think that's gonna
absolutely.
retire,
I think they're gonna trade him.
You don't think he'll retire?
No.
No, he's not going to retire.
I don't
Because
think
Jones
Kelsey
will
you talking
retire.
about? No,
Kelsey?
I don't think he's gonna retire.
Yes, Kelsey. I think.
I think he will retire. And I didn't think he was gonna leave. That's fucked up.
Oh, he's definitely gonna leave.
This is news to me. This is
I'm-
all
No, he's definitely gonna leave. He almost left last year.
Chris
though.
Jones will get traded.
But I thought he got paid.
That's why he almost left last year.
But he got paid, so I'm thinking he might stay. You know what I'm saying?
No, but he out of there, dog. He out of there.
What?
His
Yeah.
production. His production. He the last game they played, he looked like normal Chris Jones, but he hasn't looked like.
Either looking like Khalil
Jones.
Mack
Chris Jones
the year after we picked
He
him
looked
up.
like he's lost a step.
Either look like Khalil Mack the year after we picked him up. We picked him up that year, and the last year after that, he was like, where Khalil go?
Oh, he played? Damn.
But yeah, and like I said, I definitely think Kelsey is definitely going to retire. But also I think, in my opinion, I think it could be a blessing, because I think if you give up, for one, you give up 2 first-round picks, you get some high draft picks. In 2 years, you can come back and, in my opinion, go to the Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes. Also, QBs have torn ACLs and came back just as good, if not better, when you look at Tom Brady, who actually won 4 more rings after tearing his Burrow.
Different type of player.
Huh?
Different type of player of how they use it. Trade.
Not really.
Yes, because Tom
Pat
Brady
can
was.
throw from the pocket, though.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't, but that stops a lot of what he wants to do sometimes if he can't throw success.
But he can make that work.
True, but
We've seen him hurt.
true, but
Yeah.
I think about. I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying. This nigga that I'm about to mention is as good as him, but I've seen this type of shit how to play Teddy Bridgewater when he came back from after he fucking his whole fucking leg up like that. That mobility fucked with him a little bit to where he
Teddy
wasn't.
Bridgewater depended on his mobility more than
Absolutely.
Fam, no, because
Patrick Mahomes?
Pat can throw from the pocket. He can literally sit there.
he put
We've
50
seen him
touchdowns.
play at least
Yeah.
2 or 3 games where he could not move, and he was a statue. And
And when you actually look at it, Patrick Mahomes, it's the perception. Outside of this year, yes, I want to say he would let the Chiefs in rushing, but outside of this year, a lot of his big runs are in the playoffs. He doesn't really do that shit a lot in the regular season.
But whether we're talking about when he does it is not what I'm saying. The fact that he has to do it in big games, and this is more what I'm saying. When you rely on your feet more than him, because he relies on his feet more than you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he
Tom Brady
outside the
would.
pocket.
I'm just saying, when you rely on it,
like to get
this
outside the
could
pocket
this
and
could stake your game just a little back. I don't think he'll be quite the same player.
It can take something away from your game.
So-
But sometimes, you know, it helps you focus in. When Michael Jordan stopped dunking all over
Exactly.
niggas,
It's
he got
same
way
analogy.
more strategic
Exactly.
with that
Same-
ball, with
same
the 2
thing.
dribble game. And that's what a lot of people actually remember him for.
Right.
They don't even remember him
Right.
for his acrobatics,
No,
his aerial
people don't
assault.
know Air
They
Jordan.
they don't know
They
Air
don't know
Jordan.
Air Jordan, bro.
You know,
that's
that's why KD and Kobe Bryant are comparable to him. Is because they remember the latter part of his career.
yeah.
You know, because when
That's
you
what-
win that way, that's what people remember and they see. It's
Yeah.
locked in their brain.
And that's
Mike wasn't winning when he was, you know what I'm
When he
saying,
was
dunking
Air
from the free
Jordan,
throw
yeah.
line, you know.
And I feel like Patrick Mahomes is the same way. We also look at Joe Burrow, who actually tore his ACL. Joe Burrow is still a hell of a quarterback. Kyler Murray is pretty much definitely athleticism-wise came back. Geno Smith actually played better.
Came back to Duke.
That's what I'm saying. That's a horrible one. Them last 2 was bad.
Kyler
No,
Murray.
Gino and Kyler Murray,
I
just bad.
understand
No,
the point you making.
Athletic-wise.
I get what, like I said, we get what you're saying. But them 2 bad
also
examples.
Geno Smith. Geno Smith, y'all can say what y'all want, but
Yeah,
Geno
right.
Smith, they didn't get him off of $100 million for nothing.
Yes, they
He-
did.
he-
They did. Yes, they did. That's exactly
Absolutely nothing.
No, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about in Seattle. He was solid. He was solid in Seattle.
Nigga,
That's
nothing.
why I seen him take the worst sack
We're
in NFL history.
not gonna do the Geno Smith
I
thing.
don't want to
Geno-
do
After
it.
he tore his ACL, that's when Geno played.
He
his
made
best
horrible
ball.
Next thing we need to
That
get
is
this
a
motherfucker,
fact. You
other
can
than
do
this,
it.
is a small violin.
The only
We gotta
pass
get a
rush,
little small violin.
but I think when you look at pass rushes, and Mike is an example, the only pass rush to come back the same or better in recent history, in my opinion, is Nick Bosa, who won the deep way after his ACL. But in my opinion, I couldn't find anyone else outside of that. There was a pass rusher that tore their ACL who came back just as dominant, if not better. So I think also when you look at the NFC North, it's only going to get tougher with these 2 years. So I feel like it's vitally important for the Packers to win now. I think Chicago is almost overachieving because I think everybody expects us to win like 7, 8 games. Nobody expected us really to be like.
Well, the thing is, we underachieved last year.
I call it 10
So
games.
to say that we overachieved and we're barely overachieving.
Well,
if we really overachieved, if we only lost like 1 game or 2 games,
I can't say
like I feel like the Colts were overachieving.
But this is what I can say.
I feel like we were overachieving.
We were on the bad side of a bunch of close games
last year.
A bad side. I mean, we led the league in like lost games of 5 points and under type shit. Not even a whole touchdown, 5 points and under. We were just on the wrong side of some bad ball. That's all it was. But by far, when it comes to the question, I think the Chiefs were already on a decline. I think they were already having a previously shitty year. This wasn't something that they're going to repeat.
Exactly.
Where
I think the
Packers had more at play right now. They had just made this big move to get Michael Parsons. It wasn't like the Chiefs just acquired Patrick Mahomes, was trying to win. They've already had a level of success. Well, the Packers are trying to get back to that level of success they once had. So this put a big hump in whatever they had going, because even if they do make it to the playoffs, you're missing your star defender however you go. And teams normally do not do well when missing their star defender in playoffs.
Ditto, basically, nigga. Same shit, different color. Motherfucking, what's gonna fuck them up is in the playoff, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. They're gonna play somebody that's gonna take advantage of that. It better not be the Rams. It better not. The Rams getting 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 on you without Micah.
It better not be the Seahawks. Better not be the Seahawks.
It better not actually be a lot of motherfucking teams.
Shit.
It actually
look. It might be us.
Real shit. It may. Let's see.
It might be us.
Micah is scary in the way that he can get to the quarterback. He puts a lot of fear in a lot of quarterbacks. I know one quarterback in particular he's put a lot of fear into is Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow will miss the postseason again, and some say he should ask to be traded. Are they right? And if so, what would you do to give him to get Joe Burrow to give him?
First of all, they're wrong. Cincinnati has been a good host of doing something that a lot of teams they'll hold on to a quarterback. They'll hold on to. They've held on to a lot of mediocre quarterbacks that have had sustained success with the Buffalo, from the Red Rocket onto other motherfuckers.
Yeah, Carson Palmer was trying to get up out of there, nigga. He was like, I want to go.
I think this is a good team where you want to stay, because you're not going to get to too many teams like this with 2 elite receivers like this.
That's why
you're not going to
lead. But they don't want to fix it. They don't want to make their defense better.
Yeah, because there's no money to go around.
Well, man, it's talent to go around.
No, it's only talent if somebody leaves.
Find some people.
It's only talent if somebody leaves.
Poles came through Chicago, boy.
Put it like this. You could trade one of those receivers for a first rounder right now. I guarantee you that.
No.
You could trade one of them right now.
Absolutely not. That's what makes that team.
I know, but if you want to make this team better, this is what you're going to have to do. The team is trash right now. You need more. You need more. You need potential talent on defense and offense.
You need a coach that can take those same defensive players.
You need talent
and make them just at least a little bit better.
You have 4 good
That's
people.
All
you have
need,
about 4 to 5 good people on this fucking team.
That Packer team that won the Super Bowl, they wasn't locking niggas down. They was motherfucking outscoring people. And there's been a lot of Super Bowls.
But this nigga gotta play to outscore motherfucker. It ain't because of lack of talent. Niggas just not available. That's all it is.
Your defense don't have to be locked down, shut down.
Even if he was to go to another team,
sometimes go break, maybe get some takeaways, play aggressive.
If Joe Burrow was to go per se to another team, which I don't think would be a smart choice on Cincinnati's behalf, I think the Dolphins should give him 3 first rounders at least, if not more. He is worth 3 first rounders. If I've watched some of these weak ass defensive pieces go for 2, 3 first rounders, this nigga should be worth 6.
Minnesota
not looking for a quarterback. Minnesota trying to find a band-aid into what they got work.
That's a perfect situation.
He should go to Miami. Miami.
Miami is straight.
Get paid.
There's a couple good situations where honestly, there's a good team around them motherfuckers.
But
if you could just
this is the situation is they would never trade Joe Burrow to a team amongst the AFC. This would have to be to an NFC team. And when we're really thinking about it, it would only have to be a handful of teams. We'll see. Like we'll start from the bottom on up. Like Tampa Bay probably might be looking if they want to keep Baker Mayfield. They might be on the move soon. The Cardinals might be on the move soon.
It should be Minnesota.
I don't think Minnesota's on the move like that. I really don't.
What do you say? You say give up 3 first rounders in Miami?
Shit, yeah. I'd say 3 to 4 in Miami.
Whatever the fuck they want. Depending on what team it is. I forget the second team I was thinking about, but Minnesota was definitely at the top of the list. And it's like, man, a quarterback changes everything.
A good quarterback.
Everything.
But they have to be healthy. What's the point of getting all these first rounds to a nigga that's going to be hurt?
Minnesota can protect him. Oh, the other team was the Indianapolis Colts. The way they protected that old man last motherfucking week, if you can do that for Joe Burrow, it's like
I don't think they're going to make that move to get him, though.
They played it. That Indianapolis Colts team is actually dangerous, man.
It is, but they got what assets you think they're gonna be able to give up? That's they gonna take. They don't hold enough assets.
The draft is a
But
motherfucker.
they don't get no. If you winning, you don't get no good draft capital. If you winning, you got to be losing to get good draft capital. You got to be looking at teams like Atlanta.
Give him Sauce Gardner.
Colts got a lot of action. They got a really good team, bro. They got Eric deep team.
No, I'm not saying they not, but I'm saying they don't have the assets to make that move to where motherfuckers gonna want picks. Is what I'm saying, and they don't have draft picks.
I agree. But you didn't say a team though. Oh, you said the Colts. Right? Okay.
Minnesota.
Colts or Minnesota. I say for me, it has to be a Herschel Walker type trade. 2 1s, 3 2s, and a 3rd round pick. Only team that I personally see doing this, and I actually did a little research, will be the Rams. I think especially if they win a Super Bowl this year, Matt Stafford decides he wants to retire. They have a top 10 pick this year, along with it because they got a pick from
Falcons.
The Falcons. So they have a top 10
Top
pick
10
this
pick
year
from Falcons.
on top of their pick this year. And then when you look at that, they play in a dome, which will be perfect for him. And then on top of that,
They got a
you
good
have
O-line.
2 weapons. You have a terrific O-line.
Puka
You
Nicole.
got McVay. And then they also, the one thing they also have, the Cincinnati don't have, they have a top 10 O-line. And then we all know
Kyrie
the
Williams.
Rams are known for not giving a fuck about them picks.
Yeah, they
And
definitely
that's
give
win
fucking
now.
picks.
And then another thing, they have a young defense at their opinion. So they could easily skirt by for another year or 2 without having to pay that
That
defense.
sound real
And
good.
then you have a Joe Burrow.
No.
So I mean, that's
I
just
fuck with the Rams though,
that's-
man.
that's
I
just
think
me.
McVay is a genius.
I think
I don't
that
think
would
it'd be enough, though.
That would be a.
I don't
if
think it'd
you-
be enough. They would have to put something to that, like a player.
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
I
They
put
have
Adams in that bitch.
that's.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't give. They have
Back in Adams, keep Puka.
No,
No.
I would not. I would not.
Adams
I wouldn't
Adams
do that
Adams
because
Adams.
because what they have done well is they've done a great job drafting well on defense. So I would give, of course, not a Jared Verse, but I would give them maybe a Kobe Bryant,
Yep.
one of those linemen. Give that up along with those picks, similar to what
Fisk.
similar to what the Packers did when they gave up Kenny Clark to get Micah Parsons and some picks. I can absolutely see that happening. So that's just my opinion.
Everybody's not gonna give up
Something
Start defender for
to keep
peanuts.
out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not, everybody's not gonna give. They start defender for peanut shells.
That's not peanuts.
No, for what they. I mean,
That's not peanuts, bro.
it kind of was.
How's that peanuts?
I feel like
You're giving-
Clark
you're
is
giving-
amazing D line, but we'll talk about Parsons, who's like probably one of the, like right now arguably like top 5, top 10 like best motherfucker at his position type shit.
Right, but
Compared to a motherfucker who's not even cracking the top 20 of his position, and it's the picks.
he's absolutely a top 20 interior lineman. He's been a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, once, but then we talking about a guy who's been a Pro Bowler probably a few more times.
But they didn't trade him straight up.
I know, but they put the picks behind him when I said
Right,
I felt, and I-
that makes a big fucking difference.
But this was their star players, what I'm saying. You're not going to see that too many times for your star defender, is what I'm saying. Your best defender on your team, you're not going to see people willing to trade that. That's why I said that's peanuts in comparison his value is what I'm saying. Everybody felt like they got conned over on this. Like Dallas didn't. They fucked up. Everybody felt like that. Everybody. They felt like this. They felt to the point where they kept questioning Jerry Jones every time this nigga hopped on the motherfucking thing about the trade.
But Jerry looked like a genius when they traded for the other player.
Exactly.
For the other player though, with the pick, for that player, that's what.
Yeah,
But
that's
that's
what-
him making up for it. That's when it made sense though, is what I'm saying. At first, it didn't make sense to a lot of
Right,
people.
it
Though.
didn't. It didn't. But now we see his whole picture.
I mean, now that it unfolded, hindsight, but
he
at
literally
first,
said stopping the run, and that's what.
no, I get it. Don't get it wrong. And ever since then, they've been doing good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, everybody thought that was a foolish move because of the value of Michael Parsons to that defense. That's what I'm
Jerry
saying.
Jones looking at how much money he saved.
No, I agree. I didn't think it was, but in comparisons.
I agree with you. Because it looked crazy in the motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Like, that's what you doing.
This is
it
a
worked
second
out.
rounder or
It was
first
a
rounder
deep-
type niggas.
Their
What I'm
defense
saying.
was second worst in the league behind Cincinnati, man, for most of the year. But now they look different. So
Absolutely.
They could take the division and make the playoffs.
No,
Yeah.
Yes, they can. If they win out, yes, they
They
can.
have to win out.
They all
yeah,
they
some other shit would have to happen. But
Eagles
it
will
should
have
have-
to-
they got a 2 division games
They
and
actually
somebody else. They can
technically
win
not
out. They could actually win out, bro.
They're not
No,
gonna
they
win
just
out.
said it. They would have
No,
to win out.
all they have to do is beat the Giants and the
will have to-
Eagles?
The Eagles will have to lose out. The Eagles will have to lose every game, and they would have to win every game.
Yeah,
And they gotta see
sure
them.
they do.
Shit, you gotta see their next couple of games. So I looked at their schedule. It's doable. It's doable. That's all I'm saying.
I looked at their schedule too, and I was thinking it wasn't doable, but I forget who they played.
Well, I know it's 2 division games on 2 hurt motherfuckers.
I don't know. I can't depend on that.
No, because the Giants is one of them teams. They kind of beat up, and I believe it's the Commanders. I think they got to see them. It's 2 division games,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
all beat up right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
You got to
it's
see
like them, yeah.
Mariota and a backup
It's
fucking
something like
like.
that.
Come on, man! Like these are doable wins, is what I'm saying. These teams are battered right now, and you just now getting healthy, you stopping the run game. Like I'm just saying, it is.
Switching it up really quick, man. Talking football, but talking about football on the Madden level. Madden has become a part of football culture in America for almost, I don't realize, 4 decades now. If Madden had an option to play in different eras like 2K, what would be the 5 eras you would pick to be in a game? For me, I start out at number 5, that Pittsburgh Steelers era. Steel curtain defense with Terry Bradshaw, and that team won 4 Super Bowls.
That's a fact. I gotta throw them in there too. With my number 5.
Mm.
I just gotta be able to play them against like one of these high flying teams just to see what it should look like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. Endo, who you got number 5?
1995, when we the years of the Cowboys, the Niners, and all the hard-nosed teams that was already going out here throwing elbows. There's a whole host of teams that
NFC
year.
was crazy.
95
Whoever
was a
was winning that
crazy
shit,
year.
The whole 90s, whoever was winning the NFC was winning the Super Bowl. They was gonna go beat the Buffalo Bills.
That was it.
That was the San Francisco Cowboys Packers.
Man, great
Yeah.
years of football though, man. There's a lot of good competing teams. 95,
My
man.
nigga John was the only nigga that was kicking ass.
Steelers was looking nice too, though.
Yeah.
Coward.
Bill Cowher.
Yeah.
Number 4 for me, I got
Terrible.
that San Francisco 49ers era, 81 and 94. That West Coast offense dynasty with Joe Montana, Jerry Rice winning 5 Super Bowls. Who you got, Bills, number 4?
Number 4, man. What was that? 99 or 2000? Whatever year Kurt Warner was on motherfucking
Greatest show on turf.
I'm
2000.
trying to tell you, man.
That was 2000,
That
99,
shit
2000.
has to be on the game.
Yeah.
You gotta see how the hell that shit go up against dope defenses of all eras. They was one of the best offenses ever for me.
Absolutely. That was a fun team.
Yeah.
Endo, who you got number 4?
I believe it was 05 or 08 year. Bears, Ravens years. Ravens had a top number 1 defense. Bears had a top ranked defense. I believe it was that was the year, wasn't it?
I know what time you talking about.
Was that
You
03?
talking about Avery, Suggs,
Yeah.
Ray Lewis.
What am I? 05, 03? Am I
and
off a
John
little bit?
Magoo, whatever.
My bad.
offensive line.
Yeah, I thought it was something in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I know that defense. We know that defense.
I like that.
Yeah. That's when them and the Steelers. was
Steelers
going
too. Yeah, I'm about to say
At
Palomalu.
that time, they used to be going crazy against
Harrison.
each other. It was number hits when they used to play each other. Just man.
So the Eagles had a crazy team too that year though. To keep it a buck, Eagles was running too.
Honestly, my opinion, the way you talk about these 2 dudes, super underrated. Bob Sanders, if he would have never got hurt, he goes down as one of the greatest safeties ever.
Yeah.
Same as Mike Brown,
Coach.
in my opinion, would be a Hall of Fame if he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
And Eric Berry, Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
Dog, bro.
yeah.
Absolutely dog. But For me, number 3, I actually went with Cowboys, man, and that dominant mid-season 90 stretch where they won 3 Super Bowls. That would be fun to play.
I see what we doing here. I got John Elway, Terrell Davis motherfucking era. When he finally, you know, finally had somebody to help out, God damn it.
Yeah.
Shit.
I agree, but you should always lead that teams with Terrell Davis and then John Elway. Because we all know Terrell Davis
I'm
carried.
not about to do this.
We all know Terrell Davis carried.
I ain't even about to do this.
But it's nothing wrong being
We
carried.
got
Kobe
time.
got carried 3 times.
Okay, now we doing it.
He said,
Who
Kobe
you got
got
there doing
carried.
number 3?
When Kobe was averaging 30 and damn near 40 a game in certain series while he was playing with Shaq in the playoffs.
Yeah, that was cute.
It was times when Kobe was averaging
Yeah.
30 and damn near 40 in the whole series.
Yeah, that was cute.
With Shaq on the team
Yeah, that was cute.
in the playoffs.
Shaq
But
was
somehow he
18
didn't carry.
rebounds
Because
and
y'all,
20
Scottie
dunks.
Pippen somehow
He
was
said
carrying
monkey
Mike.
Oh, everybody.
Scottie Pippen was over here averaging 13 to 15 points a game and shit.
Yeah, they
Give it a
really
read.
did.
It's just crazy.
You said number 3?
Number 3.
I think it was 2000, 2001, Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
Warren Sapp.
That whole
Brooks.
era, Mike Allstott.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Man,
That
come
was
on, man, that was a
insane.
great team.
Yeah. Simeon Rice out of Chicago. Stand up.
Yeah.
Number 2, I got the New England Patriots. That 01 to 19, that whole dynasty, Tom Brady, Belichick era, winning 6 Super Bowl rings and appearing in 9.
Yeah, I can do a Randy Moss shit with it.
Yeah. You got number 2.
Man, I gotta go Pat Mahomes there right now, man, with motherfucking you got the boy Josh Allen, you got a young Caleb. It's like it's old Stafford. It's actually some quarterbacks in this league right now on some teams where if you take this era, Pat Mahomes had good teams in this era, Matthew Stafford had good teams in this motherfucking era. If you go like another year or 2, it'd be Caleb mess around and have a good team or 2 in this era. Like, you said what?
Drake May. Drake May ball.
Yeah, he is. I just don't like saying his name yet. But yeah, man, you know, certain guys. So I'm taking this era right now.
I like that.
And so,
And you got number 2.
1998, Vikings era.
Oh, wow.
They was going there and they was actually running cats and making. They just lost in the Big Show, man. I think that was a good era of football, man. Rich Gannon, I got to put a shout out him. He was out there airing that bitch out. Who else we had? I think we had some guys out there winging that motherfucker down the field. Actually, some good hard-nosed football was being played in '98, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think we still had Michael Vick around. Shit, he was running them up.
I'm fucking up the numbers now.
1998,
Yeah.
Vic, Purple Peepers. They had I think they had Cole Pepper at that
that's when
time.
he made the 2 motherfuckers bump each
They
other.
had Robert
2
Smith as the
Vikings.
running back. I think they was Cole Pepper. I can't.
Be like,
They had just got what was my man one who was
Because that was 2000. I
No,
think,
no,
when
that
they
was
beat the
before
Packers.
Mike.
yeah, but they had picked them up '98.
And they went to that. That's when they went to the Super Bowl.
1998 they went to the Super Bowl.
Not Mike Vick though. When he ran 2 motherfuckers together against the Vikings, that's a different time. They had that one running back with the Falcons is when they went to the Super Bowl.
Andre Rison, or that was the receiver. My bad.
Yeah, it was after
He was with
Andre.
the Packers.
Yeah.
That's
That's how
crazy.
you for,
Yeah, number 1, man. I got the Kansas City Chiefs, 2019 to present. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid have built a modern dynasty with multiple Super Bowl wins and appearances.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Shit, I'm going to Chicago Bears, man. Era, what was that? 84, 85. And we
I
gotta
like
go an era because that shit ended quick after that. But
I like that.
maybe just 85 season shit.
I like that. And
Shit, goddamn the best I know, man. Any goddamn Patriot era. Goddamn, them motherfuckers was the most winningest football team I had ever seen. Niggas really hated them on winning. They was really, I really watched the Patriots go from, a mediocre team to just be the most winningest motherfucker hated team ever. Motherfuckers really hate them motherfuckers. Like, man, I hate Tom Brady. I don't even care who put him out. Just put him out type shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's all good. That's how you know when you good. Motherfuckers just hate you because you winning.
let's see. It's a good chance. Oh, shit. Oh, my fault, y'all. It's a good chance we're talking about Mahomes and Kelsey in that generation, or that era. It's a good chance Mahomes and Kelsey has played their last game together Where would you rank them amongst QB and pass catchers all time?
I give them top 10.
Top 10?
Yeah. I don't know if I can't really do the recency bias because there's been too many great passes. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers who ain't even big names. That ain't Jerry Rice. You know what I'm saying? That was catching from fucking Joe Montana or some shit. It's a lot of no-name motherfuckers who caught a whole bunch of balls, like fucking Clark, the tight end from, you know what I mean? Like, fucking Wes Welker. Like, motherfucking, it's like so many motherfuckers, like Brandon Marshall.
I go down the
fucking
list of
played.
tight ends that, you know what I'm saying?
No, we talking about pass
duos,
catchers,
though.
right? We
I'm
talking
talking about
about
his duo.
yeah, not even just tight ends.
Just tight ends or
No.
just overall duos?
Overall duo.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Marshall.
Quarterback, tight
With
end.
anybody that Brandon Marshall played with, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I say
they
you're
were
Hall
a
of Fame.
decent, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I give them top 10 because of accomplishments. You know what I'm saying?
I think that makes a big difference.
But as far as like overall production, I'm not even sure how they fare. To be very honest, I've seen certain guys like Donald Driver be like a safety blanket for motherfucking Brett Favre for years. Did he have more yards from catching from Brett than Dog did from me? I doubt it because he was never the number one option. But that's my example. Where there's been a lot of safety guys and guys that's just been there. You know, like those guys count too, not just the big name dudes. So I give them top 10 for accomplishments. They constantly make the playoff. They constantly in the Super Bowl, and they won a few. Well, they won 3. They won a few.
Okay. Endo, who you got?
Top 20, number 20 to be exact. I can probably name 19 better combos, duels overall with better yards, touchdowns, completion, receptions, stuff like that, and that really matters when we talk about it. I look at the rings too because the rings are the back end biggest factor, but I've also seen some guys who have more rings and more success with doing that too. That's all I'm saying. So I got to put them at the back end of the 20 because there's so many combinations of motherfuckers that's out there. Shit, we can even just say Aaron Rodgers and Adams, and that they've already beat out their numbers and touchdowns. So now we got to go on what they won, and they only won one more ring than them, I believe. And in that, so I can't really put
I'm not even sure if Adams won that ring. I know Jordy Nelson did.
Well, shit, even then, Jordy another one. Jordy another one too. I mean, then like you said, Wells Welker. Then we not even breaking down like Tony Gonzalez, Antonio Gates, Randy Moss.
Big name guys.
Like we ain't not even talking about.
What I'm saying? We ain't even talking about the big name guys.
And even for a very short time, Hernandez.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was breaking. If he was still, been out here, he would have been smashing half them records they talking about right now.
Antonio, man, with motherfucking Ben Roethlisberger.
Shit.
Antonio
Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez with anybody. With anybody. Yeah. We don't even have to say a quarterback, just every team he played. I'm just saying, Terrell Owens. Like we can really look at some combos and break it down, and it's gonna be on the back end of the 20 because we looking at some guys who really were putting up numbers. He not the main option at all times. He was a good connection, but when I think about him, I have to think about like him and Kittles is the same thing, just less wins in the game time. They the same nigga.
Like when I think of those 3 dudes that was catching the ball from motherfucking Warren Moon. I think of the 3 Amigos, of John Elway. I think of like those 3 guys that played with the Rams and shit, Holt and Isaac Bruce and Hakeem. I think of like sets of motherfuckers. So it's like it's hard.
Brandon Marshall.
And some of them won.
Whoever.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like.
Then we gotta think about Megatron and Stafford. Then like I said, we gotta look at Puka and Stafford too, and that's what's killing motherfuckers too, because they just got together. They might be beating y'all numbers, but they got a ring.
Yeah. Or Puka? Did Puka get one?
Yes.
Puka was there.
I'm pretty sure Puka was there when they got the ring.
I thought they had Cooper Cup.
They did. They had just drafted Puka.
That was Puka rookie year?
Yes.
I didn't know what Puka
I'm pretty sure he got that ring with him.
I feel like Puka came just after that.
Yeah, I think he got the ring with him. Might have been, but like I said, niggas is out there getting it. All I'm saying is, even Cooper Kupp, we got to put Cooper Kupp in that conversation before he put him, because he won a Triple Crown.
Yeah.
So, he wasn't there.
No.
Yeah,
He was there after. Yeah. Anyway, there's too many names you can put for connections as far as going, because and I can name 19 other motherfuckers. Long story short.
It's a lot of motherfuckers.
That's right.
But did they win 3 Super Bowls?
Yeah, that's interesting. I would have to say I got them 5th all time. When you look at as far as duos, if you say like quarterback, wide receiver, quarterback, tight end, they've connected for not only numerous touchdowns with reports mentioning over 50 regular season touchdowns, which granted it's not super high. I was actually trying to do a little bit of research as far as when we looked at like quarterback like touchdowns or like wide receivers and this and that. I know Aaron Rodgers and Davis, they've connected for 87 touchdowns, right? But I feel like what separates Patrick and Kelsey is in the postseason, which is why I've had them so high at 5th. They have 18 touchdowns in the postseason. That's the most, which actually passed Gronk and Brady.
I was about to say Gronk and Brady, how many they got up
Yeah,
there?
that actually passed them in the playoffs. And then you also look at 3 Super Bowl rings. Every single time, I shouldn't say every time, Kelsey actually showed up more in the Super Bowl than Mahomes has, believe it or not. But yeah, Mahomes actually hasn't played well in Super Bowl. So
Nope.
look at his numbers.
But he's usually hurt.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, no,
that's
a lot of it has to do with because he's usually battered.
that could be it. But hey, Jalen Hurts be hurt too.
I'm not making an excuse. I'm just saying he doesn't.
Phenomenal.
He just played bad because he had a bad ankle and shit.
But I don't know about fumbling the ball to lose the first Super Bowl and that being the only difference in the score. Is that really being phenomenal? Outside of that fumble, I would say
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, in the first Super Bowl they played against the Chiefs. He outplayed them, but that fumble was basically the difference in the game. So to say he had played phenomenally, I'm not so sure about that. That's like saying Cam Newton played phenomenally when that motherfucker didn't jump on that ball in that Super Bowl.
Yeah, he played phenomenal up until that point.
That one play,
Yeah,
that makes a
was
point.
a big deal.
He played phenomenal up until that point.
But
you had to say up until a point, so that's not.
Hurts fumbling that ball, and that was early in the game, but that was basically
Both
the
things
difference
can
in
be
the
true.
game. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Both things can be true. He played phenomenal up until that point.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, phenomenal up until that point. Because that actually happened early in the game, so he played phenomenal for about a quarter or two before he. But whatever though, semantics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, that boy, he kind of. But he did outplay Pat though, both times.
Yeah,
he said he didn't.
Yeah. No, I'm just simply saying Kelsey has been phenomenal in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That big name. So I just feel like when you look at that, I'm taking them like 5th. And then also when you look at all the success, they've had, they've went to 7 straight AFC games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's hard, bro.
Yeah,
that's not normal.
But you taking into account, you setting a higher precedent, and I get your list because I believe it can be from anywhere between 5 and 20. So I feel like all of us are right. Because I can make a debate where accomplishments aren't the end all be all.
Well,
because
the reason
we just talking about a connection, you can lose like Andre Reed and motherfucking and family Jim Kelly with Buffalo. They never won, but they've been to 4 fucking Super Bowls. And Don Beebe, they've been to 4 fucking Super Bowls. They had a lot.
When we look at some high power,
all 3 of them had a great connection.
When we look at high power offense, sometimes we look at connections throughout the seasons. So when I made my list, I go off basically the majority of the games. I do base a lot of it on your win success because that has to do. But if you were winning like a motherfucker and you lost in the postseason to the motherfucker, that has a little bit to say on it because you didn't go off. But it doesn't mean that you guys weren't first in touchdown completion ratios that year. It doesn't mean you weren't second overall. That's what I base mine off, the connections. Right. I think Bam is putting a lot of bit of the connections, the wins. I'm going off straight pure connections. If there was 44 throws and 39 was made and they made 39 the dog, that's a hell of a game. He had 39. That's the most you can do all there. This man might get 2 looks for a touchdown. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference compared to me hitting you 4 times in a row and you catching them for 10 yards apiece to me throwing it to Kelsey 1 time in the end zone touchdown. There's a little bit of a difference. That's why I put mine on it. I'm talking about pure connections, combo duels, him to him, no more, no else. And I get it. But I felt like that's why I put them at the number that I put them at because I felt like there were better combos of duos than what they can. I have to put that. I base a lot off their success. But if we going off just combo to duos, that's where I stand with it a little bit.
I mean, honestly, man, when I see Tom Brady throwing the ball to Randy Moss, They never actually won anything.
Yeah, and it was only for 2 years.
But that was literally one of the best connections I've ever seen in my life from a quarterback to a wide receiver.
Yeah, I would agree.
The way Dog could throw it up and Randy be running fast and it start slowing down. And then run back fast to catch that damn ball. Randy Moss is one of the coldest niggas ever.
Yeah,
So to see that with the GOAT, you know what I'm saying, that was pretty amazing, and they never won, so I can't base it all off accomplishments.
No.
All Super Bowl wins.
No, and that's why I didn't put them necessarily like one. I looked at everything. Because you also have to look at the moments and when they do it too. I mean, I understand. I totally understand what you're saying, but when I can't necessarily look at it like that. Just saying, well, because if that's the case, then I would say Drew Brees and Marcus Colston is a better duo.
Right.
And we all know that they're not a better duo than Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey.
Right.
So that's why for me, I have to look at the totality of everything.
Yeah, but Randy Moss and Tom Brady is better to me than Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, but if we're looking at an entire career.
Yeah, if we're looking at accomplishments,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying these guys
like
no
line be changing every time. First we look at the completions, and then we go to the whole career and stuff. What I'm saying is just combos and just stuff like this. To him, the 1 to 2. Dangerous. That's what I'm saying.
If you told me I could pick Tom Brady and Randy Moss or Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey, which ones would I take? I'm taking Randy Moss and Tom Brady all day long.
I'm gonna take Kelsey and Mahomes.
If I told you,
I know why somebody would say that, because the middle of the field is always open for the tight end.
And if I told you Matt Stafford and Megatron, who would you take then?
Between all three of them?
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing. I'm not at this point. To me,
Matt Stafford and Megatron is a pretty big deal.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. I mean, when I put I have combos like that ahead of these cats is what I'm saying. These are the combos I have. This is what I'm thinking in my mind, like you thinking, like the duos.
I'm thinking Big Ben.
That's another one that's up there. Then I got Tom Brady on Antonio, another combination. Like I got these combos up there. Like,
but what are we taking them for? Just because they're
no, we're taking for the connection, the 1-2 duo.
That's what I was looking at the question, like the connection.
Yeah, that's what it is. I guess we view it different because when I look at all time and who's better, I have to take in everything. I can't just say, well, you Cooper Kupp and such had.
There is no such and such. It's Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford. That's it.
Right. Well, right. But they only have one season. I can't sit there and say, well, and the way I would look at it, I can't say, well, yeah, they're a better duo because
they're a better duo because he got the Triple Crown that year. He led the league in yards, receptions, and touchdowns. They're the better duo because they set the standard.
That's one season. That's one season.
Because it was the one season. Well, he did it for a few seasons.
Thank you. I'm about to say it. Just one season. He did it for a few seasons, and he just took over the top.
I'm not giving that over. That's not competitive to me over Kelsey and what's the name though.
No, it's not even close. They got 3 rings.
Yeah.
That's 7 straight AFC titles.
That's what it is. They kept going to this fucking Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? They kept going to the fucking Super Bowl. They were so dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's why they top whatever. That's why Jerry Rice is up there with Joe Montana.
All of that shit, bro.
On the real. Goddamn Super Bowl appearances and wins.
Yeah.
That's why LeBron James so good. He's been to the game so many times, him and Cherry West.
Yeah, that's why he's third all time. 10 questions this week. With Parsons and Mahomes being done for the year, we will list our 10 worst injuries in sports all time. Now, injuries doesn't necessarily have to be horrible, but the timing and when the player got hurt can also factor in. Example, Chris Paul never tore an ACL, but he has gotten hurt at crucial times in the playoffs that has hurt his team. So at number 10, I'll kick it off. Salute to this brother last night with a big win, man, for all the old heads representing. Anderson Silva broke his left tibia and fibia in a gruesome injury at UFC 1968. Did you live?
Yeah.
In December 2013. Excuse me.
By far one of the worst injuries I've ever seen.
Yeah. Like Paul George and Sean Livingston or something. Or a quarterback for Commander or Joe Theismann.
Who you got number 10?
None of which is on my list. I'm going Booby Miles at number 10. All those are the gruesome ones I just mentioned. But Booby Miles, nigga, Friday Night Lights, nigga, his whole career was ahead of him. lost it all, son.
Booby Miles.
Should have stopped playing, man, when you first heard it.
For sure.
That's tragic.
Hey, yo.
It's tragic, son. I know I'm getting death now.
Who
Hey,
you
man.
got at number 10?
I was heartbroken.
I forget this young brother's name, but he was fighting this man, Michael Venom Page. Michael Venom Page was beginning the
I know
round,
exactly what
and this
you're
man
talking about.
tried to go in low, and this man jumped him and kneed him in his forehead.
Oh my
This was
God,
no,
bro.
this was the worst injury I had ever seen. He literally fractured this man's skull, put a dent in the middle of this man's forehead. Your forehead is by far one of the hardest parts on your body, other than your
It is the
knees, your
hardest
elbows,
part,
and shit
I'm
like
sure.
that. This man kneed this man in his forehead and dented his shit. It was the worst injury I'd ever seen. I don't think Dog has been able to fight. He has a soft men head. I've never seen a man head dented. Look, folks. Look. That's what he did to him. He
Why
need
the
that.
fuck would you?
He
that
need-
fast?
Nigga, that's what he did to him.
He
That
really did.
fast, bro. He
He really
did
did.
that so quick, bro. He dented that man's head, bro.
Yeah.
It was the swiftest thing I had ever. That's the worst injury. One of the worst injuries I had ever seen, bro. Other than that breaking a
I'm just
foot.
saying, I'm working on the empty stomach here.
Uh,
Shit, he working on empty head. That motherfucker brain might have leaked out to the right on that boy. That's dangerous work.
number 9 for me. I actually saw this. I didn't see it live. I remember a kid watching this on SportsCenter. Montreal Expos versus St. Louis Cardinals, September 16th, 3 days after my birthday, 1993. Moises Alou, awful compound leg fracture. I believe he was sliding to second base, and it got caught, and you literally just saw his leg just hanging. So horrible. Number 9, man. Moises Alou, I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
He actually came back and played, but yeah, that was horrible, bro.
That's fucked up. Yeah, I didn't play for the Cubs too, I think.
Yeah.
Talking about the same player. Shit, number 10 for me, man. I'm gonna go with Tommy John, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why we got the Tommy John surgery, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude was actually cold. He played 26 seasons and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the first motherfucker to do the UCL, had the UCL surgery. I couldn't even pronounce the U fucking word and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a something ligament. But yeah, he was the first motherfucker with that surgery, came back and played. But yeah, same point in time, though, yeah, it was at that point in time you thought it was over.
Okay.
When niggas they do that shit.
Hendo, what you got?
Teddy Bridgewater, probably one of the worst non-contact injuries you had ever seen. His shit was his body kept moving, leg was stuck in the cleats and kept going, dislocated. They said his shit was so bad they had the ambulance people throwing up. That's how bad. They said the knee was totally disconnected from the leg in totality. This is
a
separated from all the way over
disgusting
here. It was a non-contact injury.
I can picture all of these injuries, man. This is a horrible
This was a bad injury
You
for a
are
non-contact.
sick.
Not at all.
Sick.
Teddy Bridgewater.
this is horrible.
I actually like Teddy Bridgewater coming up. Even though he played for the Vikings, I really like Teddy B. I thought he had a shit ton of talent. This injury just
I like
set
him
him
in
back.
college.
Set him back. I liked him. I personally liked him. I thought this injury just set him back.
I
Miles.
played
He's still
one
able to
year,
play,
it was fucked up,
which
bro.
is crazy because I didn't think this man would be able to fucking walk again.
I
but-
thought you was about to say when he got
state
stabbed.
title with his high school team the year last year. For big, huge Teddy Bridgewater fan coming out of college, bro.
Yeah, I was.
You're a Florida legend, bro.
Yeah, man, I like
Florida
dog,
legend,
man.
bro. Like,
I wanted to see him do good, then he get that injury,
A
and
lot
it's a
of people
wrap.
forget, like, his first year at Minnesota, he was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
And
Then
he just got
to
hurt.
sue the shit out these motherfuckers. Didn't he get like stabbed in the wrong place with a needle? He was like with the
Something
like that, dog.
It's crazy.
He like actually won that lawsuit.
Yeah. And number 8 for me, RG3. Torn ACL, LCL in 2012. I remember watching that.
I was
A lot of
watching
people
that too.
forget. If you don't realize how good RG3 was, they were saying that he was actually
was nice.
better than Andrew Luck their
Yeah.
rookie year. That's how good he was. And I remember him running out of bounds, and he was never the same after that. Never the same. So
He kept playing too.
I mean, his
stayed
injury
in the
wasn't
game.
as
He
gruesome
focused
as some of the
on
other
the game.
injuries on here, but like I say, I looked at the impact and like how it hurt players' career. That's definitely one of them. He should have went down as one of them. He was basically Jaden Daniels before Jaden Daniels, which is crazy. Both of them playing Washington. That's number 6, number 8 for me. Bill, so you got
I'm going Andrew Luck, man. Andrew
Ooh.
Luck. because the combination of injuries, like it wasn't even just one
That
specifically,
motherfucker,
but
dog.
it literally just ended his career. He was just like, fuck this shit.
Body
So I
couldn't
feel
take it
like
no more.
He deserved to be on the list.
Body couldn't take it no more.
That's fucked up.
Hendo, who you got?
Got a good old line now.
Alex Smith.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Not only did this motherfucker break his leg, but I think he caught 2 staph infections throughout that motherfucker, so they had to go back in and clean it back out and do it again. And he still was able to come back and play football again. This man is amazing for that. He played at a very high level. He will be a guy that you probably will forget, but when he played at his height, man, he had teams going. He the one got Andy Reid looking good.
Stop playing, bro. He's number 1 overall pick.
Man, but he will be
He
forgotten.
didn't throw that ball downfield for nothing. But yeah, he was really good.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with
And number 7 for me, this really hurt, and I'm not a Green Bay Packer fan, but I love this guy growing up. Sterling Sharp, 1994 season, he suffered a frightening neck injury that cut his career short. Doctors said he risked paralysis if he would ever play another down, and a long overdue honor. Sharp was inducted finally into the Hall of Fame. As good as Shannon Sharp was, he was nowhere near as good as his brother Sterling. People can say what they want. I feel like Sterling was right. He would have been right there, in my opinion, with Jerry Rice if he would have never got hurt. He was that good, bro. He was that good.
I'll never forget the day when they showed me the last 3 years and his numbers compared to Jerry Rice, and he was doing better in all 3 categories.
Yeah,
Catches, receiving yards, touchdowns.
Bro.
It was a 3-year span where his numbers were better than Jerry's on the screen. I'm like, whoa, okay. And that's when I started paying attention to that mob. But I'm going KD, man, Golden State. Just because that nigga could have won a championship.
I remember watching that
I
live.
seen that shit rupture too.
I remember watching that live because they were all talking about it. He was coming back and he was warming up, and they were saying
he should have played, but he gonna play. So
yeah. Who you got number 7, Hendo? Yo.
This is gonna be my most debatable one yet. Kawhi Leonard, currently. Currently. This is a guy, but this is a guy we gonna talk about. Like, damn, injuries really took this man all out of contention. Anytime we could have seen this man be possibly good to great, there was an injury. The last year he had with the Spurs, where Tony Parker cussed him out for saying he wasn't strong, the hamstring injury, that was an injury. Then it was the another back injury after that. Then it was the half a season with the motherfucker Toronto because of injuries coming through there. Then it was all the Clippers injury. This man was we were supposed to be talking about this man can be the next LeBron. And right now, this nigga not even close. This nigga was supposed to be the LeBron stopper. They were built to be the LeBron stopper. He was built to bust.
Kind of, sort of, you know.
We were talking about him, the next great thing. All of a sudden, injuries have taken him completely out of contention. Completely. A shell of himself. And I like this man game. A shell of himself. Injuries have taken Kawhi from the game. He's just chilling. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on, man?
At number 6, I got Monica Seles. April 30th, 1933, during the quarter match final. If people don't remember, she was actually stabbed in that game, and she was never the same. She came back and played, but Monica Seles was supposed to be that next big thing, and I remember watching that on SportsCenter, and that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
It was a crazy time.
Yeah, that's hell of an injury.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Perkins, man. Big perk for the Celtics.
Come on, dog. How does nigga make any list?
Because they could have won that shit if he didn't get hurt. Paul Gasol went off. And everybody just remember Paul Gasol going off. He wasn't doing that the year before.
Hey, Spurs could have beat the Warriors until Zaza got that foot under Kawhi.
Very true. Very true.
Twice in the series.
Was up 20 points.
Twice in the series.
That was the first game of that series too. There was
Once I said
points.
injuries. That's why I be putting him on my list, because if he was there, he would have. Nigga, I'm telling you, dog.
That's why I said Pat Mahomes and them shit was done last year.
Number 6.
That's it.
It's gonna be another one up there. Question: Blake Griffin. Every time that motherfucker got in a position to win, remember he was in there with playoffs, they had the number 1 seed, they both got hurt, nigga. Chris Paul got hurt, then he got hurt. Then the next time they went, he got hurt, then Chris Paul got hurt. I said, God damn, Jesus Christ, y'all motherfuckers can't win for shit. And they had a good team. There wasn't too many people who could really see. I mean, there was still a Laker team and some other cats they had to see, but man, they could have made a nice little run, man.
That nigga Blake Griffin had the funniest
But he had
footwork ever for a big man.
Man, but they had
his
so much
footwork in
potential
the post,
at that
man.
time with them cats right there, man.
That nigga the ball
He was just
star.
never the same, really, after them injuries.
Let's see. Number 5 for me, I got arthritis. Sandy Koufax, 1961.
Damn.
Koufax began pitching. For real, arthritis.
He's arthritis.
Yeah, that took him
I
out,
was
bro.
reaching.
Koufax began pitching with more control. Resulting in a 6-year run of dominance. He won 3 MVP. He won 3 Cy Youngs in that 6-year span. An MVP, 2 World Series titles, and 2 World Series MVPs during that time. But yeah, Sandy Koufax, man, one of the greatest pitchers, one of the greatest stretches of all time in baseball.
Shit, man, I'm going CP3 every year. How's about that? Every fucking year, this fucking guy was getting fucking hurt. Hey, man, I'm just saying, man, because they do the regular season. Oh, they got big hopes and dreams. Oh, well, what is this? We got Lob City. Oh, let's go to Houston. We gonna play with James Harden. Man, that nigga cost James Harden a championship probably.
Yeah.
Because the way he played, you wouldn't have needed James to be clutch in the motherfucking clutch. And them niggas, man, they was about to go to the finals, man, when this nigga got hurt, dog.
Facts.
They had a legitimate shot to get
Every
to the finals.
time.
They had a legitimate
Every
shot to
fucking
win the
time, nigga.
motherfucker. And here we go, right on cue. And that was the biggest one of his career to me. You know what I'm saying? He let the city down again. I mean, not like him. I ain't trying to make it personal. You know what I'm saying? With him, it's just the injury bug, man. And, you know, that motherfucker got it every year.
I'm not mad at that. And
What number?
this is number 5.
Let me get this out the way, man. Paul George.
He didn't make my list, but he's supposed to be on this list.
Paul George,
This list
man.
is made for him.
It really is, man. This was a nigga that I just had a lot more
And he was
hope from
good
it.
afterwards.
But no, ever since he broke his leg in the Olympics, he just wasn't the same player. And then it was
He's
then
still
he,
good.
But
He's
no, but
still-
then it seemed
his
like
offensive game got better.
it looked to a certain degree, but
To a
his
certain
defensive
extent.
prowess is
His
never once.
aggressiveness to
That's
the backseat.
That's what it was.
And his moves, you know what I'm saying, are flourishing, which these young niggas are confusing for ghost shit is crazy. But like, yeah, his aggression took a backseat, and I feel like what you always say about injuries.
It's a mental game. It's the mental game. He just mentally he never really bounced back. He was still the same offensive threat, but mentally he never was the same player on there. Ever since that leg was taken away and he came back, he just played different. And ever since then, it looks like he was hit by the injury bug a little bit more after that. Then it was his hand, shoulder, knees, and everything else like that, motherfucker, like the little kid song. You know what I'm saying? It just kept piling down. Injuries kind of took him away from his
Sean
hand.
Livingston too, man. But shout out to
He
Sean
still was
Livingston.
able to bounce back and win though.
Yeah, he was a champ.
And still play
He
at a
had
high level, though.
He played a very high level, but he played a limited role. Paul George get thrown in the role of, hey, come be our savior, one of these types of
Sometimes,
guys.
but he was
Give
blessed
the
to be on a
ball.
great team too. That Clipper team was no ho. Just
But
nobody
if you put Paul
nobody was
George,
healthy.
but if you would put Paul George on that Golden State team to do what Livingston did.
Oh yeah. But
I mean,
at the same time, there's ego to it, and Paul George's ego isn't the same as Livingston. Even Livingston
Direct
knows how
translation,
knows how to
how
be a
much-
role player. Where Paul
direct
George,
translation, how much money you would take. That's the direct translation.
yeah, I mean yeah.
Because that's what they tried to put on Carmelo, but he wasn't like that. He would have took a pay cut to motherfuckers still
Facts.
play and win. Certain guys like Paul George, I think the money is more important because he gonna feel like he can win anywhere he go.
There's one or two
So
things
he
you
ain't
do.
never
You
gonna
get the
wanna
bag or
come
you
off the
win.
bench and
You get the bag or you win.
And he'd have to be like, no, thank you, I'll take this bench.
Paul
bag.
George is
I don't think he's a bench bag guy.
no, but he gets the bag.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't think right now
I
Paul
don't feel
George.
like he's wrong for that either.
I don't think at certain times in people's career, you either getting paid or you trying to win. And I don't think right now in his life he trying to win too much. I think he plays to win, but winning isn't there. He's trying to get paid. Like on Carmelo on maybe the back end when he was with the Knicks. He's trying to
I'm about say that's
win,
a funny team
but
to
he's
mention
trying
the
to
Knicks.
get paid.
Because
Like,
a lot of motherfuckers would do a whole bunch of damage if they went to certain teams and be a 6-man off the bench, like for the Knicks. Like Clarkson came.
Oh, like
in,
James Harden?
You think Paul George
Like
could
James
have came
Harden?
in like been a 6-man for them?
like you said,
You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers don't want to take that pay cut.
people who do win, eagle down. People who do take that cut, they end up winning. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
proof in the pudding.
Yep. That's one of the main guys because they wanted him to be the next AI after AI.
Facts.
Philly.
And he took that Philly team to the playoffs.
Yeah. He didn't hit any meaningful jump shots in the clutch. But at the same point in time, though, and I probably went into this career as a starting guy to be taking those shots. But at the same point in time, he realized where he would be good, where he could fit in, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether that was off the bench or sometimes starting if anybody unhealthy.
Know your role.
Know your role, but it's about the pay cut. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're going to say you add on the team when you're a bench player, you're making this much money. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may be hurt that start and you taking their place in the team could even be doing better. But you're getting bench player money. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know your role for real because the dollars mean a lot.
Absolutely. I got Paul George number 4. Broke his right leg in a gruesome compound fracture on August 1st, 2014 during a Team USA basketball scrimmage. Yeah, that was a crazy injury.
Crazy.
Against the composition of the rim.
Kawhi Leonard every year. Next.
Okay.
That every year shit.
You just said it already. You just gave every reason for why Kawhi Leonard is on this list.
Oh
We
my
had to go through this
God,
shit
Who you
again.
got
Kawhi
number
Leonard
4?
every year.
Oh my God, number 4, man, D Rose, man. D-Rose, man. It was hard to see all that potential go away with injury.
Okay.
I always forget about these.
Okay. At number 3, I actually got Derrick Rose as well.
That's great.
Major injuries began in the 2020 NBA playoffs, where he tore his left ACL on April 28, 2012, in Game 1 against, oddly enough, the Philadelphia 76ers, missing the next season. Ended his, I would say, dominant NBA, I would say, performances. But I'd say ended his peak, I would say.
Shit, I'm going Charles Barkley, man, in Houston.
What's his injury?
Niggas
Food?
don't, shit. Niggas don't remember that Charles
This nigga
actually
confused.
still playing ball.
I remember.
Joe, I just heard his stats recently, and I forget what they were, but actually Charles is still playing some basketball.
He was still balling.
He was still
he was
actually
rebounding
balling.
shit out
He
the
was
ball.
big as a motherfucker, but this nigga was actually still
He
playing
was
some
wearing number
ball.
4.
Yeah, man. Honestly, they could have won a championship that year, but he got hurt. They were old, whatever.
Same thing with Karl Malone that one year in the finals with the Lakers.
Yeah, with the Lakers. Yeah.
But Kobe never had help. But we'll continue.
Yeah, because he had an
And the
old
whole
ass
year-
nigga that got hurt. What are we talking about? You just said the answer.
Hall of Fame. Okay.
At the end of his career, okay. We don't remember. We don't even
On the
remember.
back end?
We don't even remember Alonzo Mourning getting a championship ring.
On the back
I
end,
do
though.
with the Heat.
On the
Yeah,
back
I do.
end.
He was with Shaq.
Yeah,
I remember that.
because
That's
he
a
was
good year.
with Shaq.
Yeah.
That's the point, though.
Yeah.
So Shaq carried him, man.
Mhm.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, it does. Sometimes you gotta help niggas out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Kobe
Kobe.
was thankful.
Yeah, like
was.
Kobe was helping out Shaq with 30 points a game in the motherfucking playoff series. Keep going. You keep going. Go ahead and look it on up, man.
And though you got
You
number
stay
3.
guy.
Tracy McGrady, man.
T-Mac.
Tracy McGrady was probably one of the most talented players that I've ever seen since like Kobe and other motherfuckers like that, as far as how he could get to the shot, when he could get to the shot, and when he could take over. He at that height, at the height that he was at, the range, the arm length, everything, the moves, and just to see that go away with injuries was nuts. This man was so fucking good,
Just
man.
as good as Kobe.
He was literally just as good, man. Just could do anything, but just not as successful. There's a difference.
This is why he never won a playoff series. Yeah.
No, because he had some units around him, but I mean, shit. I don't blame him for some of what was going on as far as the team loss is what I'm saying. He was doing what he
I was
was
talking
doing.
to this dude because he always got his
No,
side cracked.
I was
Why he
just,
got the
I was
Kobe
just,
picture behind
I was
him,
just
blatantly
agreeing with
disrespecting.
y'all.
He yelling at him. That's
I
what he
was
doing.
just agreeing with y'all, like how y'all was saying with the pass catcher thing. I'm just agreeing.
The pass catching
The
thing.
pass catcher, you were saying that like, yeah, you would take Drew Brees and Marcus Cole
Yeah.
over them because
That's a duo. That's not a pass
No,
catcher.
you literally
Right,
just
a
said
pass
I feel like
Tracy
you're mocking me, though.
McGrady was
No.
just as good as Kobe. You literally just said
I didn't
that.
say that. He agreed.
You
I
said
did.
He
You said
agreed.
that.
As far as
agreed.
skill set, yeah.
As far as skill set,
As far as
You
skill
said
set,
it.
nigga,
I
yeah.
would-
Just not winning.
Niggas stop passing the buck.
Right. I would take T-Mac. He does the same thing Kobe does. He's just 3 inches taller. Actually 4. They say he's supposed to
Kobe
He's
would
short.
have
He's
Kobe
short.
would have won a playoff series with y'all, man.
But we're not talking
Yeah, he
about
would.
He would have won
wins.
at least one playoff.
Not right now.
talking
We used to
about
talk about talent
wins.
for talent, shot for shot, ball for ball. He had all. He possessed all the same talent.
Exactly, and I agree.
He just wasn't as
He
successful.
just Hey,
Some niggas don't got the Mamba mentality. That's different. That's a different muscle.
About skill.
It is. It's weird.
Just
to
talking
make
about
these
skills.
comparisons to me, but okay.
We just talking about skill. We ain't talking about winning.
Okay.
Ain't that what we talking about?
Just skill.
Okay.
Just skill for skill.
That's what we talking
Tracy
about.
McGrady was up there, dog.
So we on number 2 then.
Go number 2.
Okay.
Johnny Knox.
God damn it, that's my
Chicago
number 2.
Bears
Oh,
wide receiver
shit.
Johnny Knox suffered a
That's
severe
my number 2.
career-ending spinal injury
Thought you
on
knew.
December
No.
18th,
Dead ass.
2011, after being hit by the Seahawks.
Y'all
Defensive
represent
end
the
Anthony
Bears.
Hargrove resulted in a fractured vertebrae, nerve damage, and spinal fusion surgery.
He did that for me.
Forcing his retirement in 2013. Absolutely
was
one
so
of
good,
the
bro.
most gruesome injuries.
Right, he was so
I've never
good.
seen an NFL player
I've
literally almost folded like a folded.
Yeah, dog collapsed, bro. I've never seen a hit like that, quite like that. That was probably one of the worst injuries I've seen. Other than that nigga getting hit and his heart stopping.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm gonna go with Anthony Hardaway.
That's huge.
Yeah, man. He was obviously cold as a bitch. The injury changed it all, man. That was next thing you know, he got blind hair.
Damn, bro, that nigga. That hurt. Don't play that shit, man. You bogus.
No, you
Bad.
Yeah, I'm not about to.
Where we at? What number we at?
We at number one. One.
All right, Headz.
No, you had number 2.
I had
Knox.
Johnny.
okay,
I had
too.
Johnny. I had
Yeah,
Johnny.
Johnny Knox number 2.
Dead ass.
Number
Man,
1,
that's great.
I actually went with a lot of people don't know. Bethany Hamilton, teenager in 2003, had her left arm bitten off by a tiger shark in Hawaii during a surfing competition.
What kind of sport is this?
Surfing.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's a hell of an injury.
That's fucked up when animals come into play.
She's actually still surfing to this day. She continues to surf. But yeah, left arm, 2003.
Yo, that's dedication.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Fight that
crazy.
motherfucker off with one hand.
Bo Jackson, man.
yeah,
That injury ended it all.
yeah.
You know, so, and honestly, he's like the prototypical running back for me. Like, maybe not as shifty as you would maybe want, like certain running backs to be, but as far as speed and strength, yeah,
He's not as shifty, but it's weird. His stop and go is probably just as fast as anybody you've ever seen.
Yeah, he can get from
He,
point A to
he's
point
not
B.
that McCoy or what was that running back the Bears had? It was his jump stop was Marion Barber, I think was his name. His jump stop was like I see they did it in slow motion, like you literally saw his foot like drag like the ground, bro. Like it was crazy how he could do that. But like Bo Jackson stopping going for his size. Imagine that guy that size being just as fast as Dion,
Man,
if not faster.
that's the problem. The speed is a problem, but then the fact that he's strong, like this is
Yeah.
a major problem for a running back.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to tackle that man.
Bills. Oh, you got number 1.
Shit, Bo Jackson too.
Bo
Bo Jackson,
Bo Jackson.
It's the torque you can get at that level, man.
Torque.
Somebody that can get that low, that fast, that can create that massive hit as well as take it
The
and bounce
doctor
off
said
people.
torque.
That gets crazy, man. You rarely see people who do that. There's a few guys that do that now, like Scatterboat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, but he's a little shorter. But somebody who actually initiates that contact and then can spin off and then make other moves and stay at that velocity of running. You know what I'm saying? Keep step for step for that. That's where you can't teach that shit.
Yeah, the torque, dog. That's what the doctor said. That was the word the doctor used. Torque.
Same thing we talk about Derrick Rose too.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shit
Bills.
fucked up.
Please tell us what time it is.
Trade yourself, man.
Who need to trade themselves this week? If you guys are first time checking us out, trade yourself. This is how we end every episode, man. It's basically a nice way of telling somebody F you. Now we normally try to keep it with sport figures, Brett Favre, the welfare queen, as well as Mike Malone, Denver Nuggets former head coach. But you don't gotta cuss nobody out these days. It's 2025. Your kids, your wife, your husband, they work your nerves. You look at them and say, "You sir, ma'am, man, you need to trade your damn self." Pro. So Bills, who need to trade themselves this week?
Oh man, I'm going with I don't know if I should just say Billy Donovan or just the Bulls as a unit.
Man.
But we don't
Organization and motherfucker.
And the label and the crew. Dog.
And you down with the Bulls, man, fuck you too. Fuck John Paxson. Fuck.
What is the problem? I don't understand how we play so little defense. Like we in the top 10 and top half of the league in so many offensive categories, but the defensive side, dog.
Somebody get us Ham. We need
nobody,
Ham.
dog.
Get Ham over here.
It's horrible,
Shit,
man.
at least he know defense. Fuck.
He
I'm
the
not
new
even
Mike
sure.
D'Antoni.
Golly.
I'm not even sure what we trying to do, man. It look bad out there.
Who didn't trade themselves in though?
Oh man, this is probably like a 2-part trade yourself or a 1-part trade yourself and a 1-part big up, man. Currently, man, in Minnesota, man, I believe in St. Paul, there was some ICE people who tried to pull over a Venezuela lady in her car. She wouldn't get out the car, and they broke the window on the car. Anybody who was around was filming that shit, and they were also throwing snowballs at the ICE members. I've never seen so many snowballs come at motherfuckers ever in my life. They was piecing them ICE niggas up, dog. They was over there eating snowballs in the face. They was threatening niggas with tasers and shit. Like, whoever threw it, and as the nigga was saying it, a snowball smacked him. Like, bam. It was on it. Bro, this shit is hilarious. You can pull it up on the news, dog.
You know what you can pull up to? Them Philly fans snowballing the shit out them motherfucking 49er fans.
Oh my god.
Dog, I've never seen so many snowballs.
Bro,
Dog,
them niggas
was
are pro. They have them
dog.
shits in piles. Like, you know niggas having it to a cone.
I don't know how they
Pyramid.
did it. I don't know how they did it. It was so many snow, and they aim was so good.
Nigga,
It was
that
crazy.
was the whole thing. They was bopping the shit out these ICE niggas. So shout out to all the civilians around there who's trying to do their best to snowball the fuck out them ICE niggas.
Right.
Trade yourself to them ICE niggas. Cause low key, I noticed a couple black ICE ones out there, a couple Mexican ICE motherfuckers out there, and that shit hurts my motherfucking heart. So trade y'all motherfucking selves. Y'all doing the devil's work. Y'all little SS members and shit.
That's wild.
But shout out to them niggas snowballing the shit out them niggas. I've been out there piecing them niggas. I'd try to throw a boulder at that motherfucker, knock that nigga.
Trade yourself this week. I had to go, of course, Donald Trump for his comments on Rob Reiner and his death. That was, I mean, I understand he Trump, but
It's tasteless.
Yeah, it's still a level of just like, come on, bro. I understand you're a crumb ball, but like,
When you tasteless,
somebody,
it's tasteless,
somebody died, man. Like,
When you tasteless, you tasteless.
I get you a crumb ball and this and that, but like, and honestly, it's not even him who really need to trade himself. He is who he is, but it's the people who still support him. It's like, it's like at what point, like how, like, which is why I say this is deeper than politics. This is really about
It's some culture.
This is really about the culture and really about feeling less than. And this is the first time that, in my opinion, less melanated people.
No, that's uneducated people doing uneducated things. Call it what it is.
I
If you have any attention and pay any type of attention, people are not educated on what's going on and some of the
I know
moves
that,
that are being paid. This is less educated people doing less educated things. If you want to better yourself, educate people. That's the only thing you can do.
I totally agree. With that, trade yourself, man. Trump do better. People who support him.
Do the head ass.
Yeah, people who support him, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's a different episode.
Doodle
But man,
supporters.
if you are in the La Crosse, Wisconsin area, it is the game, man. It's happening right now, 0-0.
Right.
Chicago Bears, the Green Bay Packers. I don't know if he's open now, but tomorrow, get you some good food, man, on Monitor and Rose. Press Break, our brother Fred. I personally like the Airball if you're looking for some good Chicago food. Check them out, the Cheesy Beefs, Pizza Pub, Chicago Dogs, all that good stuff. Also, Christmas, man, next Thursday. Check out our brother Focus, Jackson Plaza, a breath of fresh. I understand times might be hard. He does great shoe restoration. Hopefully he can get you in and out same day, maybe next day before the holidays. Or hey, you looking for some gifts, some shoes, some clothes to buy your loved ones, a breath of fresh. And also another spot, Fifth and King, JV, The Closet. Check them out, man. More retro kicks. It is the holiday season. As my pops used to say, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself, man. And it's been a great episode 174. Really, really quick, man. Favorite gift all time you ever got as a kid? Christmas gift?
Favorite gift, Mo Man got me a radio and hooked it up to these. I had these, the gift was actual speakers. My first tower speakers.
That's dope.
They was some motherfucking tens and shit, some Fisher joints.
That's dope. Hendo, favorite gift you ever got?
My uncle got me this 14-in-1 ass gun and shit. This motherfucker was a big gun, then it broke down to another gun. Then you put a sword on that motherfucker,
What?
take another part off that motherfucker, turn it into a dagger, then make that shit into a Uzi. It's probably one of the best motherfucking gifts I ever. I want that motherfucker so bad, bro.
That shit sounds so
Bro, it was
psycho.
a 14-in-1 gun and it all made
makes
noises.
sense now.
You can put a silence on that motherfucker, make a 2-2. You can take that motherfucker, pat, 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 pat. You take that motherfucker off, you get pew, 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 pew. Then take that motherfucker out, be a sword. Then break the sword down to a dagger. I said, God damn, this is everything. It's everything I would want. Everything I would want. He was an amazing uncle. And then you put the sword through the gun to make the barrel come.
Make the barrel.
Well, it's crazy.
Nigga.
I never even knew that I wanted that. But
Yeah,
now
I knew that I wanted
it
it,
now.
and I was that type of nigga. I was a Rambo type nigga at the time.
Absolutely.
That was the best weapon you could
I
have
named
got.
my cat
You seem like a
Rambo.
Rambo type nigga now.
Hey, shit. Give me one right now. I do some damage, man. Fucking snowball, huh?
I don't even want to go paintballing with you.
That shit's fun, dog.
Hell yeah, I'll do that shit.
I got shot in my hand one time shooting a nigga over the little thing.
Oh, well.
Drop the gun.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
with niggas, you know what I'm saying?
They shot the pistol. Who shot the hand?
Drop that bitch.
Favorite gift all time. I don't know. It'd probably be a game system, but probably the most memorable would actually probably be. I remember my mom bought me a White Heat. Was a bicycle that I had on it.
It was a Huffy. You want to run
It
it?
was a Huffy. Yeah.
It was an all white Huffy.
All white Huffy.
I remember that shit. It had white tires, white brakes, everything on that bitch.
All
White heat. Yep.
bro. It had a little lime green in there. And
I thought you was about to say that shirt.
No, I thought about it.
That shirt, dude. I thought you was about to say this is the best
Fuzzy
gift
fam, fuzzy fam.
ever.
No,
I
sir.
like that.
Fam
Match
over here
my
from-
furniture.
No, sir.
Fam over here from Gullah Gullah Island.
Ah!
Island.
Nigga, what you know about Gullah?
What is that? I don't
Gullah
know.
Gullah
Gullah
Island?
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit, man. Your kids came late, huh?
Fuzzy one. Million polywall. That's why I said, nigga, the big frog. Yeah, nigga. Ben your big. It's Ben your big.
Oh my soul.
Yeah.
It's one of like it was one of the first like successful like overseas ones. I think they never really had like a foreign one.
But
It was
then
like on
they brought it
Nickelodeon.
back to Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And they was like Caribbean.
Yeah, it was a Caribbean
Welcome
family.
to Gullah Island.
Yeah, it was like a little Jamaican joint.
Yeah,
My
like-
mama.
Bitch, though.
Yeah, look.
Get some motherfucking culture.
Yeah.
Basically.
On the real,
Yeah,
man.
so it's- you
Why
go
they talk like that,
Gullah
mama?
bit.
Look at
Island.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight
There's a
up.
culture about it.
But yeah, man, great episode 174. We will be back in the basement, man. Hopefully everybody have a happy Merry Christmas, man. One thing I will say, don't take your loved ones for granted. I wish my pops was here to spend Christmas with me, but it is what it is. But man, enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy this time off from work. Health is wealth, man. And like I say, take care of yourself, man. Do something good for yourself. I know people always say about Christmas, about giving. Absolutely. But I think especially as men, especially men of color, we always feel like we got to make sure everybody else straight. Man, it's okay, bro. If you just want to, even if something as small as this, you want to know what? I'm not going to take the garbage out for the day. I'm just going to have a day and watch some games and just play the game and just enjoy my time with myself. That is very, very important, man, because we always putting everybody else on the back burner. So hope everybody out there have a great Merry Christmas. So hear from Old Heads. Looking forward to a great year coming up, and man, appreciate the support as always. Actually, had a brother stop me in the bar and was like, "Oh, Heads." I was like, "Yeah, that's big, cuz."
Yeah.
But hit that like button.
I seen that nigga in the quick trip. He said hit him up. Said he want to come talk about some LeBron James shit.
Oh, wow.
Talking to this nigga. He said, "Tell him." I said, "What up?" I said, "All right."
That's what's up.
Bet.
That's what's up.
That's my nigga.
But yeah, shout out, man. We appreciate all the love. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You can check us always out on Overhead Sports Entertainment Podcast on YouTube, as well as Hendo, Hendo, Hendo. Check out episode 173 last year, man. A lot of jokes on that, man. But anyway, 174, we out of here. O'Milly, aka Oh my, you know what it is. Mr. Rello, we out of here.
Your boy B, man, get with us. Oh,
Yes, sir.
It's your man Hendo G, aka French Loaf, aka Cut Water Chris,
Cut
man.
Water.
Hey, Hey, Merry Christmas, y'all, man. Thanks for the support, everything, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. Make sure y'all safe out there, man. Stay out the elements, and at very last, man, bear down, baby.
Bear down, nigga. Bear down. I'm about to go check this shit out.
0-0.
As soon as you get that music playing.
You know this shit slow, man.
I love saying it, though.